What is up guys, Sir Tesla Gamer here. In today's video we're going to touch on a common mistake that many players make that ends up holding them back in the lower ranks. And then we're going to also touch on Overwatch's ult economy, so make sure to watch till the end. So we're going to look at this clip from the tank's perspective. So you can see Team 1 has pretty much all ults. I believe they just used Kitsune Rush just a few seconds ago. That's why they're at 26%. But let's look at this. So there we go. They're using Coalescence now. Ana gets to sleep off on the Coalescence. They're using Bob now. Bob has no effect. Alright, this tank is gonna push in and push them back. They've used two ults now. Very little effect. All they did was push near spawn. Here we go. Here we go. This is the big play. So we got two. We got the others low. Genji is down. Ramatra's down. And Ashe is all that's left. So, what happened here? Why is this so important? And why is this a good learning lesson? Let's rewind a bit. If we pay attention, right here, we're going to see that we wasted one ult. The ult that we wasted is very essential. And we want to make sure we don't make these mistakes. So right there, we have two. They're low. We were full health there. We didn't need the nano boost. Nano boost was absolutely unnecessary. And you can say for Ramatra, Ramatra's ult was absolutely unnecessary also, which is true. But focusing on Team 2, that nano boost was just absolutely unnecessary. Okay, now let's talk ult economy. So when it comes to Overwatch, your ult economy is just when you use ults, how you use ults, versus when your enemy uses ults. So let's take, for example, a fight where we have the enemy team. They go into it with all 5 ults. They don't use all 5, but they have all 5 ults going in. Now, they may open up with 1 or 2, and then they may use another 2 ults to kind of support that fight and to make sure that they get the win. If your team matches their ults, you're making it a coin toss, essentially. Who is able to ult better? If your team uses no ults but chooses to save them, you can then go into the next fight confident that you'll be able to win it. So you're going to have to decide sometimes, do we want to ult here or do we want to regroup and go back in? Just understanding that basic concept of choosing when you ult and making sure that your ults are going to be most effective. So for example, if you know that they have Lifeweaver's Tree or they have Lucio's Sound Barrier, you want to make sure that they don't have that available when you're going to do, say, a Genji Blade that isn't supported by a Nano, or when you're going to use Orissa's ult. These ults can do lots of damage to the enemy team, but they're absolutely useless if they have support ults that'll help to negate them. Another thing to keep in mind when it comes to ult economy is, in a perfect world, you're kind of rotating your ults. So one fight maybe you use 2 DPS ults, the next fight you can open up with a tank ult with nano, for example, things like this. You want to keep them rotating, so that way you're able to kind of snowball, and that's how you kind of build momentum and just plow through the enemy team. So in an ideal world, you're rotating them, kind of keeping them on a rotation. And when it comes to support ults, ideally you're going to want to always have one support ult available or nearly available. Anyways, guys, those are the basics when it comes to Overwatch's ult economy. It's really just about when you ult, how you use your ults with your team, and knowing when to save those ults. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.